Welcome back, everybody. The Chris Salcedo Show here on Newsmax. Today, Liz Truss made her first public address as Britain's new prime minister outside 10 Downing Street after the Queen formally appointed her as Boris Johnson's successor. She takes the position at a critical time amid economic crisis and turmoil in Europe and as the United States suffers from a weak leadership at the top. Here to weigh in, UK Counter-Extremism Researcher, correspondent at 1945.com and author of Monster of Their Own Making, Jack Buckby. Hey, Jack, welcome back. Liz Truss has her work cut out for her, not only in Europe, but on the world stage. Is she the right woman for the job?
You know, Liz Truss faces an uphill battle because she's replacing one of the most charismatic men in British politics. You know, a man who won the biggest Conservative majority since Margaret Thatcher, a man who led a campaign as a populist but kind of fell flat a little in government. She has some tough challenges ahead of her, not just politically, but just in replacing Boris Johnson and winning over the British public in preparation for an election in 2 years. It's a tough job. She could do it. I think she's a principled conservative, but it's not going to be easy.
Meantime, back here across the pond, as they say, in the United States, we're suffering from, as you know, an acute lack of leadership that is causing multiple crises. The Biden regime's economic and foreign policy positions undermine the safety and prosperity of not only we here in the United States, but the entire Western coalition. Will Prime Minister Truss be the leader the West desperately needs now?
I mean, I hope so. It's interesting. The last time that she met Antony Blinken, she told him that, you know, she has questions about the special relationship. You know, what has it done for us lately? She asked. It's very sort of Trumpian in a way. So perhaps she's the one to take on Joe Biden. You know, Joe Biden will be very pleased that Boris Johnson is gone. Both him and Kamala Harris despise Johnson. They may well despise Truss a little more.
Okay, well, at the top of the show, we told the folks out there a story about how Americans in Colorado foolishly turned over control of their thermostats to complete strangers. But Germany did that on a national scale. Yesterday, Russia closed the largest natural gas pipeline in the region. And back in 2018, President Trump warned Germany against dependence on Russian oil. Watch.
Germany will become totally dependent on Russian energy if it does not immediately change course. Here in the Western Hemisphere, we are committed to maintaining our independence from the encroachment of expansionist foreign powers.
Wow. The Germans literally laughed at President Trump there. But with a long, cold winter ahead, I imagine they're not laughing now. Jack, what do you think about the situation Europe is in with now Russia weaponizing their energy and America powerless to help?
Yeah, it's a really dire situation in Europe. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do about this. The UK is lucky in a sense that we're not completely reliant on Russia. You know, much of the natural gas comes from the North Sea. It comes from Norway, the United States, and Qatar. So the United Kingdom certainly has it a little bit better than Europe, but it's by no means a good situation. I suspect that what's going to happen is some of the green policies that have been rolled out in Europe are going to start being reversed. In fact, we're already seeing that in some countries. And in the United Kingdom, there's a real discussion going on right now about nuclear power. France relies heavily on nuclear power. It's a clean, efficient source of energy. There's a big discussion in the UK about why the politicians never approved some plans for nuclear plants 10 years ago. At the time, they said it will take too long. Well, now it's 2022, and they could have been set up and ready. So hopefully Truss will go down that path of nuclear. In my opinion, I think she'll consider it.
Yeah, and here in the United States, I mean, look, Europe is not alone having elected leaders who are tuned out on reality. We've got natural gas. We're the Saudi Arabia of natural gas here, which is a clean, abundant fuel. And we're being prohibited by our own government from utilizing it and actually helping our friends as well. Jack Buckby, appreciate the time. See you soon, sir.
Hey guys, it's Rob Carson. September is historically the worst performing month for the stock market, so you better be ready for it. The Fed continues to aggressively raise rates, and JP Morgan is forecasting another mega rate hike September the 21st. Is that why Jamie Dimon said an economic hurricane is coming our way? Well, gold and silver have remained remarkably stable despite the Fed aggressively raising rates today. The Patriot Gold Group has a special incentive for Newsmax viewers. Huge! Now precious metals investors can enjoy the no-fee-for-life gold and silver IRA on qualifying rollovers, or enjoy free, discreet, insured shipping on all direct gold and silver purchases. Here's the number, 800-356-4470. Call 800-356-4470 today.